Let's move on to the real estate segment. This has been, a big pain, the Nifty Realty Index in 2025 itself. But 2026, is there any kind of a hope coming in? And what are the key indicators looking like for the realty space as well? Getting us all the details is Anushi. Anushi.
Right, thanks for that, Sharath. So it's not been such a great year for real estate in 2025 with the index correcting over 10%. And this is on the back of the sales volume and the launches figure that we've seen. So despite, there being rate cuts, there being talks about there would be improvement in terms of where the housing affordability is concerned, the real estate has not performed so well. So let's understand what has happened overall in 2025. So what we are seeing is that despite of these price corrections and price increases that have taken place, markets more or less have remained resilient. That is what Knight Frank had to say. In fact, new launches, if we see, have been concentrated in higher ticket sizes. It's a lower ticket band wherein, we are looking at overall increase in terms of where the supply is concerned, and wherein there has been a decrease in terms of where the demand is, with higher ticket segments now contributing to more. In fact, if you look at the supply side of the story as well, new supply has now outpaced absorption. Now, this is a key monitorable that we should be having, considering that if this is a continuing phenomenon that we'll see, what will this lead to the pricing trends is something that we should be focusing on. Coming to the year gone by, if we just look at the launches and the sales, both have seen a downtick of 3% and 1% subsequently. And this is on the back of a couple of price rises that we've seen in a couple of regions. Along with that, even if you see the ticket size growth, or rather the sales growth, you'll see that most of this is concentrated in higher ticket sizes, 164% and 55% of growth respectively. And in terms of regions, if you look at the breakup over there, in terms of what's the case scenario in terms of growth, you'll see that NCR has seen about a 9% or rather a 19% of a correction in this 1 year itself. So sales volume has been impacted on the back of this. Bengaluru is another market wherein we've seen a similar phenomenon playing in. 12% is the kind of uptick that we're looking at. So is this sustainable is the major question going forward. So that's in terms of the residential prices that we are seeing. Inventory levels also, if we see from 2020 itself, has seen a couple of changes. It's seen an uptick as well, but it's Knight Frank pointed out that quarters to sale, this indicator has remained healthier. So that's on the positive we are seeing. Coming to the other part of the market in real estate is the office market. While residential, we are talking about price increases, there being unsold inventory levels being some of the concerns that can emerge in terms of how the cycle pans out. Office market has remained on the healthier side with about 20% of an uptick in terms of where the transactions are concerned and 9% of completions. And a majority of this is also seen by rise in GCCs, which has seen increasing contribution. So this is the overall perspective that we have for the Indian real estate market for 2025 and the outlook ahead that we should be watching out for.